Hello everyone, my name is Frog19 and welcome back, baby, to another episode of Hardcore Minecraft. That's right, we're already doing another one because we need to finish this mega build. So one of the ideas I had originally was to use the sun as a building block, and just look at how perfect that looks. I can already imagine once we get this third archway up there, it's going to look crazy. And this is already by far, I think, my favorite Minecraft build that I've ever done, so I can't wait to have this actually finished. But we have a lot to do with that, and a lot to do elsewhere too, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy the video. Also, while I'm building this, I'm going to be streaming on my brand new Twitch channel. I finally made a Twitch channel after so many people requested. So it's Frog19 Live at twitch.tv. Go give it a follow, it would really mean a lot, and hopefully you can come say hello in one of my streams. Before we start on the archways over there, I have something to show you guys. I've actually done a lot of work on this tree farm. I've probably spent like 6 or 7 hours doing testings in Creative Worlds and redesigning it, and I got it to kind of work, but this is now like an entirely new Frog19 original farm that uses N. Collier's base kind of design, but then it has a couple new machines that help it work better. So basically what I've designed is when you grow a sapling, a log will spawn there, which will then be detected by some leaf stone, which will be detected by the observer, and it will push it up. But one of the problems is that pistons have a push limit of 12 blocks. So if you grow a really tall spruce tree, it won't be able to push, and then the farm will clog. So I had to design another little pusher up there that will detect and then push it over to the side where they can be blown up, and now it kind of works flawlessly, but it's a little less efficient than the original design and less versatile, but it still works quite well. Pretty much works the exact same way as the N. Collier video. You fill up your block with, or you fill up your inventory with filler blocks. Do this, and I also had to redesign the time and the distance. So now it's 24 blocks tall, but it is a completely different timing from the original design. I don't know if I'll make like a tutorial. I might do a little thing just to say like how to fix his one if you built it wrong like me. But basically you do this, you flip this, you'll get bone meal, and you do this, and it grows. And since all of my little redesigns, I had a lot of bug fixing. I haven't had any other problems. It's gonna be really laggy, but there we go. It works pretty much flawlessly. And we're building. This is so hard to control. Help me. What is going on? Okay, we're just working on the arches right now. Oops. Once I get this in, then I'll be able to like fill in the side areas and then fill in the in-between areas like between them, and I think that's going to make a huge difference. Okay, the second archway of the one side is done. Let's go see how that looks. Okay. It looks a little messy right now, but I think that's just because I can see the air in between. If we had that totally filled, I don't think it would be so messy. And wow. Like, that immediately does make it feel so much grander. That's really cool. Now I guess let's work on this center one, but the center arch is actually different. I don't remember the exact amount of blocks, but I think this one and this one is 34 blocks across, but the middle one is 36. So I have to like remake a new arch. I don't think it's gonna be too hard, but we'll see. So how does this arch look? Not great. Okay, I think this one's done. I decided to build the second side of the same archway, even though I wasn't a huge fan, just to see how it looks as an actual arch, not a half one. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It looks like a beehive. It actually kind of does look like an upside down beehive. Dang it! What if I do this? Like, instead of having the archway end at that line, what if the center one goes taller? That might be kind of cool. Okay, I decided to try making the arch pierce through the top. Let's see how that looks. Okay. It's a little too sharp. but I kind of like that. I think that's actually really cool. If I just make it less sharp, I think this is perfect. Okay, I like that a lot more. I've dulled out the top, and yeah, that's way better. After all of the arches are complete, this is how it looks. Yeah, that looks pretty dang cool. Especially with the sun right behind it. Wow. So I guess the next thing to do is going to be expand upon this bridge and make it curve upwards so that it fits inside of this archway. Okay, that's a lot cooler than I thought it would be. Whoa. Okay, yeah, let's definitely do that on the other side. And let it load in. Oh my goodness, what? Oh my goodness, look at this. What? I can't believe I actually built this in Minecraft, let alone hardcore. This is the craziest thing I've ever built. Okay, so to start on the filling, I realized that it's probably best to actually fill in the space between the arches. I think that's the best strategy, and I'm doing it kind of like this, with smooth stone on the bottom and then just plain stone. It's going to be really simple, but I think simple is probably best here, actually. Okay, it's not great. Yeah, it's definitely not great. I don't like how boxy it is. I kind of feel like maybe I should round each of those corners off, and then maybe it would look better. Okay, I'm trying to add a lot of detail into it to see if that would help. I have a feeling that it might actually help. This is kind of looking alright so far. But of course I haven't seen it from down below. Okay, I'm kind of nervous to check how this looks because that was quite a bit of work and it will be a lot of work to get rid of it. So if it looks bad, I will be upset. Oh! I don't know if I like it. But actually, you know what? I don't think I dislike it though. It might not look bad, especially when I do all the other 5 parts there. It might look good. Oh my goodness! Hello. Okay, so my workflow over there worked kind of well, so I'm gonna do the exact same thing and build this ugly, blocky stone mess, and then I'll go and prettyify it after. Alright, there we go. Alright, flying in, let's check it out, and that looks cool. I don't know what to do about the very top though. I don't like how plain it is, but also I don't hate it. And skeleton! I just finished the entire other side. We still have the center to do, but oh my goodness, do I need a break. There it is. Holy smokes, this... I don't know how this happens, but every single time I touch this build, it just gets better and better. Look at that. It's so intricate, and this is still just the frame. Yeah, like, it's crazy how good it looks from far away, but then you get close to it, and it's like, the amount of detail is actually kind of shocking. Wow. Let's just take a second to appreciate how fantastic this is. I'm shocked. I'm speechless. Okay, I'm back. It's been a few days since I've recorded and I have done so much work. It's crazy. I've done a lot of stuff on the tower and it is looking fan-freaking-tastic. I am so happy with this build. Unfortunately though, I'm going to have some family visiting, so I won't be able to record as much as I'd like, but I might end up recording it and then just doing like a voiceover after once I'm able to. But anyways, do you want to see what I've built? Are you ready? You're not ready. Are you ready? You can't be ready. There's no way you can be ready. Come on, ready, and boom. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look absolutely insane? I've started on filling it out. Now obviously there's no texturing whatsoever, and there's not even any like details, but I hope you guys can see the vision now. This is insane. I mean, they're like shockingly realistic. I don't know if anyone's ever seen like cathedrals and stuff, but inside of these archways, they often have so much details, and this is like weirdly really realistic. I swear half of my videos is just me going back and forth in this window because it looks so crazy. Alright, down here in the basement, right next to the tree farm, we had something crazy happen. Over here by the bone meal farm, a giant slime spawned, so you know we had to keep him as a pet. And I named him Yogurt. Alright, with that now settled, we can work on this again. Now we need to get our details in. I'm thinking we'll do slightly smaller arches inset, or whatever the word is, inside of, or in between these arches. So let's go do that. Okay, we're up here now, and this is gonna be like hard to work on. I think I need Bob. Where is he? Bob! Bob! Oh, he's up here. Bob! Okay, we're good. Oh, this is so slow! I think I just need to try something. Okay, I've been sitting on this ghast forever. I think I just need to try something. So, let's do that. Oh, that looks so stupid. What? This is so stupid looking. What? You know, I'm actually thinking maybe it's not that bad. Let me go check it out from, like, the house. Alright, actually, you know what? That might be perfect. It just looks kind of, like, funky up close, but down here it looks amazing. So I was debating putting like a second archway around this one, and then having this one further into the area, or into the bridge here. But I'm thinking maybe it would look better just to have a bunch of like mini arched windows all along this area. I think that's probably better. We have enough arches right now. We have 5. That's plenty. Stuff like that? Just a bunch of them? Okay, it's pretty clear to me that we need a border around our archways, or else you're just not going to be able to see it. Okay, so we're working on this. I think I have a pretty fun design, actually. I'm really happy with this. And yeah, I think that it looks really good. So what I'm doing is I'm doing kind of like, oops, cobble in the back, and then wall, and then one of these guys, and it has this really nice gradual archway up into here, and I think it's going to be pretty cool. Ignore this weird block. Okay, I might have cooked. Yep, I cooked. Oh my goodness. This is a nice little archway. Okay, I just need to work on this little bit, but this is nice. Alright, I think I might have gone crazy. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks so cool. Now, one of the things is that right now it looks a little bit out of place, but that's only because there's no other details, and I'll prove it right now. See, if you come over here where there's a lot of detail on the under arch, you'll see that it actually looks like it fits in. So this is just, so it just looked out of place because there was no details. Oh, is this tower built in 2 different chunks? It is! That's crazy. Okay, I guess I need to increase my render distance if I want to build this. Okay, so before I go ahead and just like build the whole thing just over there as well, I'm thinking about these little shapes, and I don't like this one on the right. I think it's really kind of ugly. I'm thinking I might just like copy and paste this center one here, here, and here. And then I'll have spaces in between the archway, in between the two, this thing, and I might be able to, and then it will also be symmetrical, so I'll be able to make some little upper designs up here. And then finally one of that. Okay, so now we have 2 of them. Now that it's symmetrical, I might be able to fit a design in here, but let's just go see how it looks with a couple of them. Or should I just, let's just build the 3rd one, and then we'll see. No! No, this isn't gonna work. What? Why is there not what? No! I'm gonna have to move. Wait, I can't move everything. Why is this unsymmetrical? What? Oh, it's because this one is taller. Oh, no. I mean, maybe I just do it and hope it doesn't look too bad. Alright. That looks incredible. And again, One of the main reasons why it looks like it is out of place is just because of the lack of detail anywhere else. When you look at it from over here and there's lots of detail, it looks incredible. Now I have to get rid of that block. Let's go. Alright, now it's just time to rebuild that here. Alright, it's all done. Let's see how it looks. Unreal. Unreal, that's so cool. Now I'll probably just build another one of those over on either one of those sides, and once I bring this archway in a block and add the details there, I'll just do a little bit of like kind of ornamental stuff up top. I think we're almost done, which is crazy. Oh my god, I just made such a mistake. I was about to finish it and I realized, wait a second, I didn't bring this in at all. I just replaced the stone with the cobblestone. I have to do it all again. Ah! This build is really coming together. Like, just adding a few little details and it is like, it is so much more life than before. So what I've been telling the stream also is my plans for texturing. Pretty much what I wanted to do first was get all the shapes down, and we're almost done with the shapes, and then we're going to texture it. So that will be like texturing the cobblestone background, texturing all of this just flat stone, and then after that we're going to do the organic texturing, or the organic stuff like the moss and the bushes and leaves, and maybe I'll even build like a custom tree coming out of somewhere. But that's my workflow for this build. Alright, it's been a couple weeks actually since the last time I recorded. I just have been playing so much Silksong and I haven't felt like playing on this world. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's why this video is taking so long to come out. But I have big plans coming up, so I have to get this done so that I can start working on that. Here we go, another archway. Okay, and I think we're done with the second side one. Okay, yeah, that's looking incredible. Okay, I don't think I need any more of these big ones, but it might be nice to put some more of these little ones just around the top and maybe on these little side bits. But then it's done, I just have to texture it. Okay, so for these little ones on this top little bridge, archway, little thing at the very top, I think I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a bit more actual arches. So like rather than what I was doing down below of just a square, I'm gonna make these ones like actual arches again. And maybe I'll make them get bigger as they go along. We can try it. Okay, my immediate thought is that this one is probably too tall and this one's probably too tall. Some of these might work, but let's go check it out from down below. I'm not convinced right now though. Okay, and wait, that kind of looks good. That kind of looks good. Oh my, okay. Well, that makes this easy. Oh, we're so close. Okay. I think this is the last one. And there we go. Okay, let's check that out. Yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks cool. Something definitely needs to go into the center bit though. But that looks cool. Maybe I just do like a bigger archway, almost like one of these ones on the bottom, like an inset arch. Do I want it to go one block further out and make it more of a honeycomb, or like the underside of a female crab? If anyone gets that very obscure reference, I forget I said that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I think I'm gonna go with that. Dude, that actually looks really cool. Okay, I feel like we're kind of done now. What? I'm amazed that I actually built this in Minecraft. This is like unlike anything I've ever built before. Just so cool. But it's just gonna light up the entire thing and make it look incredible. Okay, so with the added lighting, it's looking really cool. It's really like dramatic and like theatrical. Like, it doesn't look bad. I'm stuck on this. I don't know. Do I need more lighting? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, I might do sea lanterns. But if I don't need lighting, then I won't. Okay, so I'm starting to think about texturing, and I'm getting a little bit worried because right now the towers are kind of just like andesite stone vomit. I don't think I can do that in the centerpiece. I think if I do that, it's going to make the entire thing look just awful. but I don't know what else to do. I was running into this problem that if I texture it the same way I do the towers here, it will just look really bad and there won't be any definition between the towers and the centerpiece, which would, I think, just look horrible. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to texture it more like this, where it still is textured, but it has a lot of form. See how this is kind of like block vomit, just randomly placed, but this has a really like solid mass of stone bricks. And then I can also add the mossy stone bricks, which will look really good once I start doing the overgrown lush looks, and I can just kind of prep that, get some of the moss into it right away. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm doing another little test. I want to see if you can notice cracked bricks from far away. So let's go far away and see if they're even worth doing. Because you have to smelt them, they're a little bit annoying to get. I'd really rather not use them, but if it looks good, I forgot to get rid of the grass. I'm wondering, let's go all the way to the house and see if you can notice it. Now again, this is closer than the actual tower. You can kind of see it, but I think I'm not going to do it just because of how annoying it's going to be to get so much, and once I start adding all of the lush stuff, you're going to notice it even less. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so somebody in chat just recommended that maybe I put cracked bricks near the base, because there's actually a chance that I might be walking by it. Hello? Zombie? And I think that's actually a really good idea, so I'll probably throw some cracked bricks into here once I'm texturing the lush part. But for now, let's just stone brick and mossy brick this up. Actually, looking at my little test texturing thing, that's hard to say. Looking at the test patterns of texturing I have here, it's making me think that it might be really nice to add a wall. Like, obviously this one's too close to the house, but maybe if I had it like on the other side or along here, that might look really nice. Anyway, something to think about. One of the main reasons why I'm coming back right now and I'm fully committing to just finishing building this and actually getting this done, and one of the big reasons is because I actually have huge plans right now in this world. I'm struggling right now. Let me redo that. So one of the reasons why I'm back playing hardcore Minecraft right now is because I actually have really big plans for this world, and I just want to get this episode done. So I'm fully committing to finishing this project today so that I can start on this next episode, which I think is going to be super cool. So if you're not subscribed, I really recommend doing that. I think that this next video I'm making is going to be super cool. Alright, so I did a little bit on this one side. Let's see how that looks. Hopefully it doesn't look awful, and if it does, I gotta rethink everything. Okay, let's see. I'm stuck. Hello? How? Okay. No, that looks good. That looks exactly kind of how I wanted it to look. Like, it's really simple, it's subtle. I didn't do any of the mossy stone bricks, so once I'm doing all the lush ones, it will have even more texture, but that looks good. I like how, like, simple it is. It doesn't detract at all from the tower. It's totally separate. That's fantastic. I'm so happy. Alright, well, I think I'm done the texturing. Let me sleep. Or maybe I won't sleep. Let's just see how it looks in the dark. I'm really excited. I think this is going to look absolutely incredible. Boom! Yeah. Yeah. That looks so cool. Alright, and in the day it looks like this. I think it's just perfect. I don't know if I need to do anything else to it right now, because again, once the lushness and the moss and the leaves come in, you're not going to notice all of this texturing as much, so you want it to be really blocky actually. It will make it look better in the long run. I think this is just good. Wow. Alright, well, I think that's where I'm going to end this video. We did a lot today on this tower. It looks incredible. But I want to get this episode finished because what I have planned for next episode is absolutely insane, and I'm so excited to start it. And I hope you're excited for it too, so make sure you're subscribed, stay kind, take it easy, bye-bye.